to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Southern Miss's offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So Mississippi State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
He's got him this time.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The give on the option. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the quick grab. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. Off-play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Now on the option. The pitch. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. From the 1, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Go straight ahead. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On second and goal, he carries again. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. They want to throw it. And that's a live ball behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Now they'll run the draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes, it just never developed. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Making side adjustments here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Breaks the tackle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And when you're in plus territory on 4th and 1, I don't think the quarterback was ever thinking about coming off the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if the QB convinced the coach to go ahead and do it from the way it looked.
100%. That's the coach. We got this. Absolutely. We want more points. We got to go for it. I believe in my guys. The players always try to go for it.
Looking for room. It's Townsend. Got the first down and more. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the ground. He's got it again. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Wants to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen it.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
He'll heave it deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. With the catch, it's Avant.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
It's a draw. Shows him the stiff arm. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They'll give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for space, it's Judowski. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And this one is perfect. This is now a 7-point game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana Monroe is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over New Mexico. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Handoff from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Looking deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And so far, the quarterback play has been less than stellar. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game. It has cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then look to get something going here. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. From the gun. Give on the inside. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
Turning it on! They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. At midfield, he's got room. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Mississippi State rings the cowbell in the red zone. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab on the left.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. No, no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a...
Breaks away in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. The Golden Eagles will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll return it. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it first and 10 in plus territory. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll leave it with him. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. That's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. Looking for space. It's Carter. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their...
What a grabble on the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Touchdown, Southern Miss. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana Monroe is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 18 over New Mexico. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Finds his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They just keep firing. Working the middle, it's complete. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Gives it on the option. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Powers through the defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a... He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
He might want another play. On third down, he drops to throw. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He was able to come down with the pass, but not in bounds, so it'll be a turnover. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Dumps it to the back. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Gets it out fast. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.